Studios, Thanos the Mad Titan, take one. Hey guys, and we're back for another review. Now, I don't know if they all remember though, Jason, but this was one of the unboxings that we did ages ago, one of the 7.
Oh yeah, the gems fell off.
If you haven't watched it, highly recommend. It's hilarious, especially our misery and pain.
Yeah, because this was about the 3rd or 4th one into the unboxing. We unboxed 7 in a row, and it was a huge day. Went up to the mountains, pick them up.
I did not like Thanos that day.
No. Well, that's what, another example why we don't do the reviews as soon as we
I would have been
saying that though. We've had this thing for nearly a year.
So we've had time, looked over it multiple times, used the interchangeable parts we'll go through later.
Yeah.
Before we actually get into the statue, Jason, I think we need to talk a bit about Thanos. And it's not really a hard one. There's a lot of alterations.
Well, 2 main iterations of him. One comic, one movie. The comic one, we weren't really big fans of, both me and Adrian. Sorry for the Marvel fans out there.
They're gonna hate on the story about it.
Yeah,
they're gonna hate us on it either way.
But look, the way that he was interpreted in the movie, in Infinity War, fantastic. You could really understand the basis of the character, like what was his drive.
More logical.
Yeah, more logic, and you actually empathised with the character a bit more.
Yeah.
For those who haven't read the comics, it was all basically he's driven by his love for Lady Death. And does all these murders and everything to appease her and get her affection,
it was a bit,
get. And in this one, you can understand he's actually doing it for a good purpose. Like, in actual fact, if you want to look at it in a certain way, he is the good guy, and everyone's trying to.
I just want to say, like, everyone to think right now. Just imagine you go to Infinity War, you're hyped, you watch it, and they choose the Lady Death storyline. How that would look on the big screen, especially with the majority of people that don't follow the comic books really, to watch that. That's a bit embarrassing.
Yeah,
that would be.
But let's get into the statue.
I better change subject because I'm gonna get like.
Yeah, you'll get a rant because.
No, not a rant. I think people.
We'll have the house of the mouse knocking at the door.
People are already writing angry comments, right?
Yeah. But look, straight off the bat, look, the things you get with an XM is what's probably the most impressive.
The parts.
The many different parts. Yeah. You get this beautiful art print here.
Show them, Jason. Show them.
So you get this beautiful art print of Thanos here, which we'll show you a close-up of later.
Yep, and I believe this is out of 999, this is number 235.
Yeah.
And it's about 57 to 60 centimeters tall.
Yeah,
if you want roughly.
So you want about that sort of thing. So now also like these, you get this lovely coin here.
Yeah.
You get the silver coin. Absolutely fantastic. People sell them on the market too for a couple of $100. So
a couple $100.
Yeah, I've seen them sell for a couple of $100. I'm absolutely amazed.
I don't know if I'd fork out that cash.
You can probably get
everyone to their own, man.
You can probably get your own cast for that price. So look, I love the detail. Like from the base, we always start from the base.
Always start from the base.
Now, like the little Grim Reaper symbol on the side.
Showing a bit of Lady Death.
Yeah, got all the skulls here that are done pretty intricately, and Lady Death symbol at the front. It's basically just like it's a big monument or temple to Lady Death.
Yeah.
That he's coming from. And I love the pose.
But apparently, sorry for interrupting, paint app was a problem with some people in the statue.
Well, look, there is minor little overlap issues because this is cold cast porcelain, guys. It's not actual polystone or anything like that. So you can see pretty much just around the edges and that here, which we'll try and show you in the close-ups. But you can see a little bit of overbleed of the gold and stuff like that. Also, the colours were a little bit dull. People wanted them a bit more vibrant.
I know.
Make the blue pop.
But you can kind of see where they're coming from. Like, I'm completely wrong, but then again, it matters on your...
I like it because it's very comic book accuracy. And what I'm like, guys, if anyone's watched our reviews before, I'm a big sticker for comic book accuracy.
All the time. All the time, even over coffee. I never get a break from it, so it's continuous.
But look, this is the pose that I like the best. Where he's holding the cube, he's got that grin, like, come here, what are you going to do? And he's got the fist with the gauntlet on it.
The completed.
Yeah, basically. Look, he comes with a couple of tesseracts. One for each different hand.
Yeah, like at the end we'll show you all the interchangeable parts.
And it takes a while to figure that out because if you don't get it right, when you have them displayed one day, you'll just be sitting there and all of a sudden,
So dear God, guys, be careful. Make sure, like, I've had the mistake myself. I don't know how. I haven't put the arm completely in the socket.
Yeah.
Dear God, please don't do that. Especially if you have it in the height, if that thing drops.
Yeah, because when you want to change the arms, you've actually got to lift off the headpiece here.
Yeah.
At the back and everything. So otherwise you'll scratch the pieces.
But once it's all set in and stuff, it's stable. It's all good.
Yeah. It's actually very sturdy, very heavy statue too.
Yeah. So good luck carrying that up.
But look, I love the pose. It's that right mix between a museum, bit of a mix between a museum and an action place. Like you can actually see that he's in motion, like he's coming, and like, what are you going to do, sort of thing, Kind
of reminds me when I was watching the movie, and he's like walking around, like I don't know why, that's what like he walked in the movie, that motion kind of Thanos the character.
Yeah, kind of like just the sheer size.
It resembles when he has that pose, that how he walks. I don't know if that sounds strange, but in my head that's how it works.
What it was, you got to go back to the origins of the character, okay? Now, Jack Kirby was a big artist of the day and writer of the day, and he left Marvel in a huff.
Yeah.
And he walked across the road and started working for DC. And the first thing that he did at DC was he created the New Gods and Darkseid. And it was a big hit seller. Everyone loved it, and it was selling like hotcakes. So basically, Marvel went, wow, we need a character pretty similar. So they came up with Thanos.
Yeah.
Okay. Not saying there he's a direct copy, which there's a lot of that sort of stuff in comic books. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up your comic book history and you'll see like...
Yeah, between the two.
Yeah, between the two ripping each other off and stuff like that. So it's not pointing the fingers at anyone. But yeah, as I said, like, really love the statue. He's a very intimidating character in the Marvel universe, as you saw from the movie. Love the coin, love the art print, love all the switch outs. And for me, he's a definite yes!
Alright, fair enough. You know what, Jason, like, I'm not used to this because usually Jason goes in great detail with most statues and stuff, but for him to be impressed without going in too much detail, like, he did a bit, but you know what I'm saying, like...
Look, it's they've got the size of him right, like, the chest, the arms, the legs, they're chunky, but they're not overly chunky. They could have really gone... that ultra ripped thing, which he's not. He's just a sizable dude, like...
Which is like his race.
Yeah, pretty much, that's right, yeah. And, look, I think maybe they could have used better gemstones than that on the gauntlet.
Yes, I didn't fall. Like the glue or something?
Yeah, probably the glue. Look, I don't know if it was because of the heat. Like, we had a hot summer here in Australia when we went and picked him up, and it was a really hot day, and by the time we got back, they just started bing, bing, ping, falling. A little bit of super glue and put it back on, and it was... aces.
It probably was the heat.
I think it was just the heat that melted the glue. But look.
So you're a yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Another. So we've got two yes. Alright. Well, with me, the paint app doesn't really bother me, although I do see where people are coming from. It could be more vibrant and so forth. But look, he looks badass. And I think how when people say it's dull, I think that really actually goes with the badass kind of power pose, Thanos, with Tesla and the complete Infinity Gauntlet. So that's a yes on that alone. So I don't mind. I like the paint app. I like the detail and the structure and the base, right? What really does it for me, which I will say, is the interchangeable parts presented by XM for this piece. It's fantastic. So it doesn't matter if you got everyone each to their own. They can always customize it to what they like or what kind of structure they want his arms or how he's holding the box.
There's heaps of custom attachment. You can get custom heads made for it.
That's on top of what was
pedestals and everything.
On top of what they're already given. So you've got so much options. So why not? It's actually great value when you think about it.
Yeah, really. For what it is. Yeah.
So I got a yes, and that's all I got. So overall,
I'm not comparing it to Sideshow's Thanos on the Throne, but if you want to look at the price comparison, this one's around the 1,100 mark, and the other one's 1,300. You know what I mean? So. And, if you don't want him sitting down on the throne and you want him standing up and looking intimidating, this is the one to go for.
Well, that's your option right there.
But, guys, that's our take on him.
So, I basically said everything, guys. If you want him, get him, hunt him down. I don't know if you like Thanos. If we did say anything wrong, anything you disagree with, how much you hate us, how much you love us, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, any questions, queries, anything like that, just let us know and we'll be happy.
And stay tuned, guys. We're going to show you all the interchangeable parts now.
Yeah, we'll show you the interchangeable parts all in the close-up and everything. So,
see you guys.
See you guys.